All right, we'll go ahead and get started with Tres Gonzalez. If you have a question for Tres, please use the raise hand function within Zoom. We'll call on people individually, beginning with Rod McKenzie from 247 Sports.
Hey, Tress, you've settled in left field. Do you feel comfortable where you're hitting in the lineup? How has the season been for you so far?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling really comfortable, especially after this weekend. Just more and more games, more reps, and I'm feeling better. I mean, up and down the lineup, everybody can hit. And, yeah, I'm definitely pleased with where I am and just performance and how the team's playing.
Next question comes from Russell Johnson from Rivals.
It seemed like in today's game you were a bit more aggressive at the plate. In the past you've been leading the team in walks and everything. Was that intentional, or was that just the way things went, the way the pitcher was going?
A little bit of both. I know this past weekend, all three games they've been challenging me a lot with fastballs. Besides the lefty yesterday, he had a really good changeup. But yeah, I was just a little bit more aggressive today and saw a lot more fastballs, and that resulted in me just getting really good swings. And just being more aggressive and seeing a lot more fastballs and taking advantage of that.
Another question from Rod McKenzie.
Tress, Coach Hall talked about you working on your bunting game. I imagine that's something that if you can develop it, you can really take advantage of your speed and make you even more valuable in the lineup.
Yes, sir. Coach Hall and Coach Ramsey put a lot of emphasis in bunting, whether it's in BP or practice during the week. And today I had an opportunity to lay a bunt down third baseman's back, and I executed it. And I'll definitely be laying more bunts down throughout the rest of the season.
Another question from Russell Johnson at Rivals.
What was it like trying to field a fly ball there in the first part of that game with the early start?
Yeah, the sun was bad. The sun's always just right on me and Con and Jake in the outfield, whether it's in late afternoon or early afternoon. But yeah, just communication is key. There was one today where it fell in the gap, and after that, me and Con knew we just had to communicate a little bit more, and we did that. And besides one in the gap, and I believe the eighth that Benelis hit, no other balls fell. So yeah, just communication with the sun and the wind, because it was blowing in from left field, and just talking, and that helps. Yeah.
Question from Patience Veitch.
What was one thing that helped make you so successful at the plate today?
Just recognizing pitches, whether it was the last fastball that I bunted or just all the other ones I took or swung at, just recognizing spin. And we actually have a new machine in the cages that helps recognize spin and can really just get a really good pregame warm up with how the pitcher's going to throw and tracking pitches. So yeah, just recognizing spin and swinging at the ones that I want to swing at.
Okay, we'll take two more questions for Tress. First one from Russell Johnson, and then we'll wrap up with Rod McKenzie. Go ahead, Russell.
Going back to the mood after the midweek against Georgia State and after the first game of this Louisville series, what was the difference, between that and Saturday and Sunday's performances?
Yeah, just after the midweek, it was just a little bit of a reality check, because we swept NC State at NC State, and sweep any team in general is a really tough thing to do. And losing to Georgia State that badly, it just kind of made us realize that, geez, we need to pounce on a team that we should be beating. And yeah, after Friday, we realized that we're a team that can be and will be one of the top teams in the ACC. So we just need to play how we've been playing, and that resulted in us scoring a lot of runs on Saturday and Sunday and helped us win both games.
Rod, please wrap us up.
Hey, Tress, Louisville was picked to win the ACC this year preseason. I imagine that was that a series you were looking forward to this year, and now that you have it behind you, what does that do for the team moving forward?
It's a really big confidence builder. I mean, Louisville's a really good team. They always have been. And yeah, there's definitely a really big circle on the calendar when we were playing Louisville, just knowing, especially early in the season, that they're a really good team coming in here, and we just need to do our thing and get the job done, and which we did this weekend. But kudos to Louisville. They put up a really good fight, and they're a really good team, and we'll probably see them in the ACC tournament or maybe in the postseason.
Tress, congratulations. Thanks a ton.
Thank you
We'll
so
talk
much.
to you next weekend.
Bye.